You might begin to wonder what happens when you no longer need to wonder. Because somewhere deep within you, something already knows. How the old ideas dissolve like morning fog on sun-warmed glass. How forgetting what was allows remembering what is. And what is that power returns to you the moment you no longer look for it. There was once a traveller who believed their map was written by others, but one day they noticed the pen had always been in their hand, and just like that, as if waking from a dream, they began to write a different story. You see, when I denied myself love, because of opinions that were never mine, because of thoughts injected by voices I mistook for truth, I was only rehearsing a habit, a pattern picked up like a souvenir, from a trip I never meant to take. But now, things change, like this. Imagine biting into your favourite fruit, sweet, juicy, perfectly yours. And someone walks by and says, "That's disgusting." Would you spit it out? Would you question your taste buds? Would you just smile and think, well, that's not for them? That's what it's like with your truth, your dreams, your identity. Their judgment is just them tasting their own expectations. And you're already full of flavour, of power, of self. And as this becomes clearer, it becomes more confusing. Because you begin to feel lighter, as if some invisible chain has quietly vanished. And perhaps it has. Because when I take back my power, I am power. And power is not loud, it just is. Like gravity, like sunrise, like breath. You don't have to fight for the sun to rise, it just does. You don't need to convince anyone that you're enough. You just are. And the moment you stop arguing with who you are, you become the version of you that no longer argues. Like a child, colours outside the lines and smiles anyway. Or when a tree grows sideways because of wind, but still reaches up to the sun. There's no shame in authenticity. The crooked lines are what make the map beautiful. I choose now to no longer wait for someone to say, "You're allowed to love yourself." Because I say it, and I hear it, and it lands somewhere deeper than words. Because the part of me that hears it has always been listening. Install this as the new way, my new way. Not because I have to, because I've already started. It's already happening. That shift right here, that feeling, that's me operating from the inside out. Because I matter. Not more than anyone, not less than anyone, just enough, exactly enough. And every breath now becomes a whisper from the unconscious saying, yes, this is the truth now. You don't need to shout through it to make it real. Sometimes whispering it to your soul is enough. And so now, as this rhythm wraps around you, like the warmth of the right words at the right time, you begin to integrate a new pattern, not by effort, but by flow, not by trying, but by remembering. Because it's always been true. Your happiness doesn't ask permission. Your worthiness doesn't need applause. Your love starts within you. Isn't that curious? How obvious it feels now. How strange it ever felt otherwise. So go on. Live like it's already real. Because it is. And you are. You always were.